What up? What up? What up? How you feeling, bro?
You already know, bro. I'm feeling good, man. Hey, I'm just making sure everything is all situated with myself. My kids over here building a fort, bro. I feel like quarantine.
Uh-oh.
About to start pulling out my hair, bro. What's good with you though, my G?
That's
Hey, I
right.
see you
That's
out
right.
there
You know, we
earlier.
got to do what we got to do.
I seen you out there earlier. Hey, how my
Oh,
internet
yeah, on
is
the
too?
horses, man, you know.
My internet
The
straight?
internet jumped up a little bit, but for the most part, you was
Mm,
all right, man. We got a
damn.
packed show for y'all today. Make sure y'all retweet the show, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, you know, just to keep everything all good. We got a wonderful show, a packed house for you today. We got an excellent topic. We got all the heavy hitters in the house. And I even got a special guest for y'all. So, man, y'all hop up in the comments. It's going to be plenty to talk about. Make sure you get involved with us and let us know how you feel on some of these topics. I'm pretty sure more than all y'all have seen The Last Dance on ESPN last week. It was parts 7 and 8, and some interesting things happened. We're gonna get into that. Some more stuff. Anything you want to touch on the people since we've been here last week, Joanne?
Oh man, I just want to shout out everybody that watched our last show last week. You know what I'm saying? We kind of jumped it off with the last dance conversation. This week we tightened up the screws, sharpened up the edges. You feel me? Got some good stuff going in with y'all. I thought my internet was gonna be a little bit better, bro. I got like this new router and shit. I'm kind of upset and disappointed, bro, but it is what it is, bro. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling blessed, man. You know how it is, bro. But how you want to start this bad boy off, my guy? How you want to get
Man,
cracking?
first thing we got to do is we got to get all the people in the backstage, in the front stage, before we do anything right now. I'm working right now on making
Okay,
sure that I retweet the show so we
that's
can make
right.
sure everybody is here because we had a
Well,
really good show last week. We got a lot of nice DMs and comments about last week's show. And it was just me and you, and we had a good time, man. It was
well,
lots of fun.
yeah, well, yeah, a lot of people pulled up. Peter Loshak pulled up. You know, our big Ragu pulled up. The OGs pulled up. We had a good time last week. You know what it is? It's Friday. Y'all must have seen me already. I done took 3 sips already. It's gonna be a great show. That's how it is. It's gonna be a great show. You know, we're gonna drink some alkaline water out of this. We're gonna get our pH level balanced right. But you know how it is, bro. I see my guy Maxwell Smart earlier today. He was doing his thing. I see you, Ski,
That's
and
what's up.
Jimmy, you guys killing it today in the horse betting, man. I only could try to follow that, you know what
Mm.
I'm saying? And then also I want to give a big shout out if this is live streaming from my Twitter right now. Yes, it is. I want to give a big shout out to my guy Adam Locke, my man Joey
Well,
Underdog Reeves. Shout out to them too, man. I don't really like to follow too many people plays. You know, Ski for shows, my guy, follow his plays. J Money always me and J Money usually on the right side of shit. That's kind of how it is with me and my bro. So I'm always finding, Jimmy, you, Ragu, a lot of you guys, you guys got some good plays, but these guys, particularly in Data, we don't really mess with Data like that, boss. So I
right,
tailed the
right,
bro in
right,
Data,
right. Oh man.
big money line casher this morning. Tell my guy Reese as well, underdog Reese Joey, killed it, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you guys, bro. Put some big money in my pocket, man. I went to sleep like fuck it, man. If that shit ain't in there when I wake up, I don't give a fuck. Tell you shit. I was going to sleep, working all night and shit. And then boom, there it is, bro. You gotta get it quadruple what you put in. You feel me? That's how it is, bro.
That's what's up, man. Well, we got a whole good cast of people to bring in here, man. I'm gonna start bringing them in. We got Ski Profit sitting in the back. Was just on the show earlier with him today, making money.
Big
It's
money.
nighttime. He joined us for this topic for show. Ski Profit, how you feeling in the building?
What up, bros? I'm good. I'm chilling. Glad to be back talking to y'all about some sports, about anything.
Shit.
Exactly,
Most
man.
definitely.
Exactly, man. It's glad to have you right here, right now. Speaking of talking about sports, I thought we was gonna be swinging around to the MLB, preparing for that, but now
Right.
we got some bumps in the road with that too. So we can't win from losing right now. But how you hanging in there though, Ski? How's everything going for you?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm a homebody anyway, so this don't phase me. We got the
100.
horses going off, so now I got something else I can bet on and watch. I'm enjoying. I'm chilling. Call of Duty. I was asleep on Warzone. I've been on that Warzone, so I'm good.
That's
That's
what's
right.
up, man. That's what's up. So, um, I always knew, man, from hanging out with you that you can adapt your skills to anything you want to adapt them to. And this ain't the first time you got on the horses. Probably, I would say, this is the first time you really had a chance to really sit down with them and learn them. And I've been checking your capping styles, man. You
Chilling.
killing this ski, man. You killing it
Chilling.
Appreciate
in
y'all.
so
Hey
many
Appreciate y'all.
ways,
man.
man.
I think it was race 6 or race 9 in the Gulf Stream. I told my guy, I told a few of your exactas today. Big shout out to my guy, Ski, bro. Come on, man. I'm telling you,
Yeah, I be
I've
learning
been
from
like just
y'all,
some
man.
telling. I'm just telling at this point. Y'all got the heat. I'm just trying to follow the wave. You feel me? I'm following the wave right now.
Hey
That's
man,
all good.
I encourage everybody to get involved, man. You know, don't be afraid to learn something new. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to do it. Got plenty of support. Another big prop to
Plenty.
Ski, man. He's a guy that's not afraid to ask a question. You know what I'm saying? He will ask whatever questions he have.
I'm gonna ask it.
He got to his own level of doing his own thing, and you know his wings is trimmed up and he's soaring, man. He out there flying, man. Keep doing
Straight
your
up.
thing, man. But we got a lot of people to bring in here. Let me try to get everybody in next. A guy we ain't talked to in a while, man. Good NBA capper, good all around guy. Always love to have this dude on the show. I'm sure you guys ain't seen him in a while either. Teddy B in the
Teddy Bevan.
building. How you been feeling, Teddy B?
What's up, man? It's been a while since I talked to you guys. I think it was right before the pandemic we did a show, man.
Exactly, man. That's when I was thinking about doing a show that had anything to do with NBA. These are the people that come to mind that's going to
Most
be on this
definitely.
show today, just period. You know what I'm saying? So
Straight
I
up.
appreciate you showing up and having the time to hang out with us again, man. It was last minute. I don't know, man. I'm like a DJ. So when you doing parties and stuff, you don't have a script that you kind of roll by on how you gonna play it. You kind of react to the crowd, and sometimes it takes me a while. Wham knows I might not
Straight
contact
up.
him till Friday on what's the plan for the show. So all of you that I contacted, the earliest I might have contacted you was yesterday for
At the
today's show.
same damn time. Tell that
And
Yeah.
you guys show up, man, and we're gonna show out and have a good time. We got a lot of interesting stuff to talk about. But
That's
before we
right.
get into that, Teddy B, what you been up to lately during this pandemic times?
I just want to first tell Ski, what up, man? It's been a while, man, since I've talked to you, bro. How you been?
It's been forever. I'm doing good, bro. It's nice to see you on here. Nice to talk to you too.
Yes, sir. I honestly, with you guys, I haven't made a bet since the pandemic. I think the last bet that I made was the week that I was on here with you, DJ, where you guys were capping XFL, and you took that Houston over or whatever it was. I think it was
Mm-hmm.
Dallas Houston over, and that was the last time. I think that week or second week was the last time I made a bet. Since the pandemic, obviously, I mean, I see a lot of people capping Korean baseball. Shout out to them. I mean, takes a lot of dedication to stay tuned with that sport since it's in a different country. I'm just excited, man. Bundesliga kicks off tomorrow. German soccer. It's gonna be exciting, man. I just hope slowly these team sports start getting back into action, and I can start making bets again.
Straight up. Yes, I
That's what's up,
appreciate you
man.
though,
So
Teddy. I appreciate Teddy sliding through. Like you said, we were supposed to have this lineup last time. And
Right.
speaking of lineup, we got our other guy in the background. My guy, J Money is money. What it do, my guy? How you feeling, big bro? How you feeling, bro?
What's up, bros? Shit, I'm chilling, man. Chilling over here, chilling. Wishing NBA would come back. Y'all already know, but I hadn't placed a bet. I hear Teddy B say I'm the same way. I hadn't placed a single bet, bro. But
Right.
what's up to y'all?
Jeez, I wish I could say that shit. I've been out here. I've been out here like a motherfucker.
we know where the degenerate line lies, man, and some of us
Straight
we
up.
just can't help it, man. So we in there, man. But it's good to see you on here, J Money. So y'all haven't been doing any update shows on the J Money show or nothing, just been cold turkey right now.
Yeah, I really been cold turkey, bro. I did a few with Donnie Right Side. I did a few of those shows that they be doing, you know what I'm saying, a little 15, 20-minute shows. A few shows I did some with Jeff and they do as well with Big Man on
That's what's up.
campus. So we did a few of them. I know Junior came on one of them, but we just did like 3 of them. I mean, since then, I mean, I really been chilling, man. You know me, a real hustler gonna do what he do. You know what I'm saying? Gonna make some shake, man. But it just been
Right.
the NBA hadn't been there. So not really a whole lot to talk about, you know what I'm saying? But I was thinking about doing one whenever the Last Dance is over with. I was thinking about doing one, you know what I'm saying, about the whole series or whatever. But you know, I'm a big Jordan fan, man, for sure. Got all the J's. I didn't watch every episode twice, man. So I'm in there. I like all that content, man. But yeah, we're gonna have something coming soon. But hopefully NBA come back, you know what I'm saying? And all of us be back rolling and betting but yeah, I can't force it with the horses, man. I salute to you boys, but I ain't forced. I hadn't even watched none of it, bro. I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. I just been chilling out.
Now, it's kind of difficult to stay on top of all the sports right now and where they at with opening back up and all that kind of stuff. Now, I know you guys definitely stay in tune to what's going on in the NBA at all times. So, I mean, you guys have any theory or anything you want to let the people know how you feel about what's going to happen with the NBA season? Because from what I see from the inside out, sounds like out of all the sports, NBA is the most reluctant to move on. Like maybe they want to chalk it up, take their losses or something like that. But seems like we were right in the middle of a hot spot and it just went cold on us. Any of y'all got any theories about how this is going to go down for this year?
Well, I mean, if it's really being honest, a lot of that stuff that's going on in baseball that's out in the open, with the guy that came out, Blake Snell, saying the Rona out there, bro. Straight up said the Rona out there, bro. So if the Rona out there, he got to get paid. That's kind of how a lot of these players are. You know what they said about Rich Paul? He made sure all his players got paid. So some of those players are gonna get paid. KCP. Another one of those players, you know what I'm saying? I want to just put that out there. But I look at this as far as a transitional moment that, yes, these players are going to play the rest of this season. You know what I mean? That's what they're hoping for. They had the players meeting over the weekend, I believe. They're going to try to play. So the owners is pretty much up to them. Are they going to cut this up as a loss? You know what I mean? They don't want to pay them that much. Cut it up as a loss. It's kind of one of those weird things that we're in right now. That's why I don't nobody have like the exact issue here, like the exact resolution to this issue, bro.
Yeah, I feel you on that. And on top of that, you know what I'm saying, the NBA, they've touched this type of topic before when they dealt with Magic Johnson coming back to the NBA with his condition back in the day. And, that was a no-go. So they're definitely on the conservative side of coming back. So, but I don't see, why chalk up a whole season? I mean, when it was lockouts and all that kind of stuff, they tried to do other different stuff then. Like, why they not trying to do that now? But anybody else got something on what you think is going to happen?
Man, the way I look at it, you got to crown the champion. But I want to say what's up to Ski, man. Well, I mean, what's up to all of my boys, Wham, DJ, said Teddy B and Ski. But I hadn't talked to Ski in a while. What you think, Ski? What you think, bro? What you think gonna happen? Obviously, they just start back opening up some facilities or whatever. So that's obviously a little bit positive. So, I mean, so things are starting to a little bit go back to normal, slowly but surely. Hopefully, some shit started to go back to normal. But what you think, Ski? You think we'll get back to some playoffs or some crown a champion?
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, that's the most important thing to NBA. They want to crown a champion. And I think it's just nobody want to be the first sport to go back. I think that's what it is. Nobody want to be the first one to jump out there. So eventually we'll get there. But only one sport I think that's not going to get there is NCAA. I think NBA safe, baseball safe, and football.
Yeah, yeah. The college, the ones ain't getting paid right, so it's a little easier for them. But hopefully, I know I've seen something about baseball as well. I mean, shit, the Korean could do it. Why we can't do it? You know what I'm saying? They supposed to be playing right now, so that's what I'm like. Hold on, somebody playing baseball? But shit, I don't know, man. If you had to do it with no fans, I feel like that's one sport where people not really that close to each other. You ain't really a whole lot of contact. You see what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. Hopefully the boys get back. I'll be betting on some baseball though. You get back. That's for them.
That's what's up, man.
Right up.
Well, as I've been doing lately in all my shows, I've been bringing a lot of my friends from LA through my DJ travels and to come hang out with me on the sports show. Just a little cross promotion type thing, whatever. So I got a real special guest for y'all, man. A good friend of mine, man. This guy has a stand-up record. I mean, the guy's been
The legend.
he's been a rapper. He's been a movie star. You know, right now he's a comedian. You know, he has multi levels of stuff he do, man, and you can catch him all over. Let me bring in my partner, Boo Hef. Boo Hef, how you feeling today, bro?
What's going on, fellas? Man, you forgot Big Boss Pimp too. Real pimp, man.
Oh yeah.
It's your boy, Boo Capone, aka Boo Hef, aka Boo Ferrigo, aka Boo Pop, aka Boo Belafonte. What's up, Pimp? What's up, fellas? What's up, Big Boss? What's going on, man? How y'all fellas doing, man? This scamdemic.
Right.
What's going on,
man?
Hey man, let me formally introduce you to my partners right here, Boo.
That's what's up.
Up above you, man. That's my bro. That's my boy Trot Wham, man. He's an excellent NBA capper, man. You know, everyday type guy. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy Trot Wham.
Thank you, brother.
And then right here, Trot Wham.
All day.
And right here to my right is my guy Ski Profit. Now he works for the majors. Yeah, he works for the majors in this type of deal right here. He's an excellent NBA capper, baseball, and a lot of other things, man. You follow this guy right here, man, and follow his bets when you go to Vegas. I guarantee you're going to get more money off of his bets than you're going to get tips, Boo.
And horse betting. And horse betting. Speak that.
Appreciate you. What up?
What's up, fam?
And then right underneath him, this is my guy Teddy B. Now he's coming all the way from the Midwest. Teddy B's coming from the Midwest. He's an excellent NBA capper, and he does a lot of basketball. Like he's a big time Laker fan.
That's
Teddy
what's
B's,
up.
He's actually from LA too, right, Teddy B?
Yeah, I mean, I was born in LA, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've lived my whole life basically in the Midwest, so I have small memories.
Yeah, Midwest.
That's all right. Once you breathe a little bit of LA smoke, it's good forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's the West, the Midwest. Hey, man, we worldwide, man.
And then right here next to you on your right is my guy Jay Money, man. And this is the flyest handicapper you're gonna find, okay? This dude, and on top of that, he has his own show on YouTube. It's called Jay Money is Money. You know what I'm saying? Because Jay Money is money. If you follow this guy, you definitely gonna win some money messing around with him as well. And he's coming out of Texas, joining us.
I got family from Texas, man. Go Texas, man. I got family from Dallas and Houston.
That's where I'm at. I'm in Dallas. I'm in D-Town.
Right? What you know about Oak Cliff, man? My mama
I just came from the Cliff, man. I
got all my family on my mama's side is from Oak Cliff, man. Duncanville, Oak Cliff.
Yeah.
What you know about that Big T Bazaar, nigga?
Yeah, I know about Big T. I don't really mess with it. But I done been there. Plenty of time. I've been to the Cliff. South Dallas, my mama stay out there by Duncanville and City Hill, so yeah, I know.
That's what's up. The Big T Bazaar is like the Slauson swap meet.
Yeah,
that's what it's like.
They got chains there. They got some jewelry and shit there too.
Yeah. I know. I stayed in Dallas.
Real deal.
I fucks with Dallas big time. I fuck with Dallas Oak Cliff big time. A lot of family out there. We had a family reunion last summer. I was out there. They say already.
Yeah.
Gotta see the fam, though. Gotta see the fam for sure.
Just for all the haters out there who want to tune in and suspect anything about my boy Boo. So y'all know, he was on a movie long time ago called Thicker Than Water. If y'all don't know, he had one on his pole, one on his face.
One on my face. And that's crazy because at that time it was an East Coast, West Coast war going on. East Coast, West Coast.
And he was definitely front line with that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then we all came together with Fat Joe and them, man, and pieced out and squashed all that shit. We did the movie with Fat Joe, Ice Cube, Mac 10. So Thicker Than Water was a hell of a. It's like an underground cult movie, man. So if you ain't seen it, check it out, man. It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. You can check it out. And he also, signed the Mac 10 label, rapping, all that good stuff right there. Whole accolades and that, and then he's a comedian. He's a full comedian on all the comedian platforms. When he's on the show that y'all can watch, a lot of people don't watch. It's called Roast Me.
Roast Me,
you look at Roast Me right there.
Yeah,
you'll see
all Def Digital,
All Def Digital, Having a lot of fun with that. That's a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, man.
It's a lot of fun. So man, y'all go check my boy
That's
Boo
what's up.
Capone out, man.
Straight
But
up.
Boo, you gonna hang around with us and talk about the topics? I got
Yeah,
some
man.
notes
Let
and
me
shit.
know, man. Big Boss, my guy. We go way
I got
back,
some
man.
notes and shit, man. I got some notes and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir. Yeah.
so let's start at the top of the film, fellas. So top of the film, in 7 comes out, starts off with the media part about his dad dying and stuff. So, by his dad dying, it was unique to me because me as a young kid right there, I don't know why in my little brain right here, I always thought his daddy got killed on a 15 coming from Vegas.
Yeah.
But he was actually killed out in North Carolina. Who knows
North
where
Carolina.
with the
Straight
stuff
up.
that was going on right there. But
Who knows?
Mhm.
That was a mystery, man. Because what I always figured out, why did they cremate the body before Jordan
you
had a
know
chance to
why.
see it? I don't know if you. Yeah,
You
we
know
know
why.
why, but
Yeah.
that was just a mystery, man. It was a mystery.
Man,
yeah, that was
unfortunate.
a cold part right there. Entering in the 7, they go over that little part, and what a fantastic guy his dad was to be there for him like that, with the type of relationship that they had. And one of the unique things that I noticed also in this episode when he was talking about when he went ahead and retired that first time is that he said that he was cool with it because Pops was there for his last game, man. And I mean,
Yeah.
not everybody in here is a father. I know Jay Money, you got a son. I think that father-son relationship right there and the kind of conductivity that they had between each other, that was some good stuff to show on the series, man.
Yeah, that was definitely a touching part there, boss. Now, one thing I want to say real quick, Big Boss be bringing on the stars, man. I know last time I was on here with you, you had brought on somebody else. I'm like,
We
bro,
had
all
Rick
these people
Hard
in
on here, boo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rick
every
Hard
time
on
I
here.
Rick Hard.
Yeah.
Rick
Straight
Hard.
up.
every time I
Yeah.
talk to Boss, he's like, yeah, man, we going to go do something more. So yeah, I know, boss. I know you real known out there in LA, man. I already talked to you. We definitely gonna do some, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna come
Oh,
out
for
there
sure, man.
and,
Hey,
For
we
sure,
was
do
hey
man.
the music,
boss.
man.
Hey,
Cool.
I was gonna say, boss we was supposed to link up with you. We passed through Texas. We just didn't take the right
Oh
freeway, bro.
man, yeah,
On
he told me
everything,
that.
man.
You're right. Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
but
You told boss just
it's all
told me that
good.
on the phone.
Yeah.
Y'all missed out, man. Y'all should have came through, man. But now one thing I
Straight
wanted to
up.
say about his dad, that was really a real touching part. And I know it was like a conspiracy with whatever happened to. I think like they found his body or something like that on the side of the freeway or whatever. But one thing I was gonna say, man, if he didn't, and he did his thing with baseball, or whatever, but the boys probably would have won 8 straight championships, man. If that boy didn't, they probably
Oh
won 8
man.
straight.
He'd have been still winning.
Yeah, that would be
2020,
Oh
Jordan's a
man.
winner. And boss, I got a son too, so you know what I'm saying? That father-son relationship is tough. Man, I don't know what I'd do anything happen to my son and you know what I'm saying, vice versa. But yeah, that it's a touching situation. But like you said, he was found on the side of the road. It was just a mystery, and some kids found him and they blamed them, and it was just crazy, man. So at the end of the day, man, we shout out Jordan Pops. But Jordan is like, that's my favorite. Anybody debate me on Jordan gonna lose. Trust me, gonna lose. We'll
Oh
lose.
man,
Like to debate me with
I got
Jordan.
some
We'll
19 and 20-year-olds that run the ropes with you, man.
Well, I
Man.
will wipe the floor with their ass. Trust me, I know all this. I got nothing but logic and intellectual spit for their ass when it comes to Michael Jordan. You feel me?
That's
And
what's
next
up,
to Michael
man.
Jordan, is Kobe. So anybody want, and then and then we can debate on Magic Johnson,
I
LeBron.
respect that. I respect that. I
You
respect that.
feel
You don't
me?
need no debate on that one. You don't need no
I
debate
can
on that
dig
one.
it.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
let me give a
Mike was a winner, man.
let me give a quick shout out to my chat, man. We got Virgo in the house, big time right
Straight
here. We
up.
got Geraldo Hernandez, and we just got my guy Dom Ricci pulled up all the way from NY, man, to hang out with us, man. Let me just give a little shout out to them. Now, moving on over into the series, man. Now the baseball part, man. The fact that he wanted to go back and play baseball, and the fact that they said that he had to go straight to AA because they didn't have no media, nothing to contain him playing anything lower. So he was kind of prima donna going to the White Sox, getting put in that position right there. But man, one of the coolest things I noticed about that, man, is we all been in these local gyms. We all been in those environments, back in the day. And, you always had those guys with that real camaraderie that could crack a joke or, that could, call you out on something and laugh about it or whatever. And he showed in going into that baseball part of the thing that, you know, the shoe was on the other foot, and he was accepting to being that guy that those guys kind of rallied behind. And I was just watching some of the footage they showed, the relationship between him and those other AA players that he was playing with. They was like the guys, man. I really like Michael Jordan for just, you know, being that type of guy, you know,
Right.
you know, and accepting the role of being coming back up from the bottom and coming back up, man. That was some powerful stuff, man.
Now, I'm glad you brought that up. Go ahead, Teddy. You remember when that happened, bro? That shit was crazy,
bro. Watching this series, and I was born in '91, so to me, I was coming up when Jordan, but I didn't really watch the games. You know, at 6, 7 years old, you're not really all there with watching what's going on. But watching this, man, I forget how great Michael Jordan was, because I didn't. You guys, the older guys, you actually saw it live. To me, watching this is just crazy, man. The fact that he even went and played baseball and then came back and won a three-peat again. I mean, I don't know. There's really no disputing. Maybe before you could dispute Kobe, LeBron, but I don't know, man. It's going to be tough. It's going to take a hell of a player to even get close to him, because this guy's amazing. I mean, the fact that he can hit a baseball, some people, even in AA, say it takes years to learn how to hit a baseball. The fact that this dude was able to play, man, it's amazing.
Crazy.
What it was.
Right.
It was crazy. Real quick, man, I got a partner of mine, man. I played for the Bears, Curtis Conway.
I know Curtis Conway with the Hawthorne
Curtis Conway. Yeah, he went to Hawthorne. And we always used to talk, man, about Jordan. He said Jordan didn't want to lose at nothing. I mean, if it was hopscotch, if it was domino, if it was anything, I mean, darts, he was going to win at any cost. If he had to cheat you, this is what Curtis Conway said. They used to hang out all night, playing poker, drinking, Hennessy, and Jordan turn around the next day and score 60. So I could see how baseball, he took it on as a challenge. Anything was a challenge to him. He hated to lose. He wasn't going to lose. That's what made him great. When you hate to lose, when I was watching the series, they were saying he was cussing players out. When you're on the court and you competitive, you go into a different mindset. You go into it. It ain't personal, but you're like, motherfucker, we got to win. He's not going to lose.
Yeah.
So that's the mentality he had. Jordan got that vicious mentality. He's not going to lose to nobody. So, that's that killer instinct.
One thing I wanted to say was I never really understood why people compared to LeBron and Kobe. But one thing I can say, Kobe had more of that killer instinct than just like Jordan. I feel like he had this. So Jordan was, LeBron was more of an all-around player. He make his rest of his team better. But obviously with points, rebound, and assists. But as far as just going to go win the game, getting the most points, you got to say Kobe had more of the mentality as far as Jordan. And like you say, he just had that will to win. Not everybody doesn't have that. So if you're on my team, you got to come to play, because I'm not losing because of y'all. And I can do that. I like it, man. Turn down to the Sox, man.
Yeah, that part. He made everybody better, man.
Now that right there, what y'all just said, it brings me to something that I thought about this, and they talked about it in the series, is the dark side of Jordan. The fact that these grown ass men had to take a swallow, and was Jordan really mean in practice? Let me say, I can't say that he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? But the dark side of the dark side of Jordan, and I'm gonna ask all y'all, because y'all all been athletes at some point in thing. I don't know how y'all was raised, but I believe in winning and trying hard or whatever, but we ain't gonna have one man punking everybody in practice, man.
It ain't happening.
Did you see what he did with the dude? What's his name? Broussard or whatever, man. Talking about, I just wanted to check him and see if he was going to growl up.
That's the same type of thing Kobe did. You see Kobe going off on people in practice, trying to push them. That's how you bring the best out of people. Shit, I play 2K. I be yelling at people like that. I don't like to lose nothing.
But I feel like when I play, I wasn't that player. I was the one you doing the yelling. I wasn't the one you was gonna come through that yelling at. I'm sorry, I'm from South Central. We don't play like that.
But like you said, it just make. I think steel sharpens steel. You feel me? And coming from where we come from, that gang culture, when these is your family in your gang, right? This is and they beat you up to make sure that you got that heart that when you go to war, you ain't gonna run. So that put on was like that. So Jordan had that mentality, like, shit, I'm gonna get on your ass, and if you make a mistake, he's gonna get on you. So you gotta have tough skin. But like whooping, we gonna definitely get down and fight. You know, but for, you know what I'm saying? I played basketball in high school. We fought all the time, but we was brothers. So in practice, if you get to yelling, you better back it because we gonna get out. You know what I'm saying? We gonna fight, right? Get in here, da, and squash it. But see, Jordan, and like some of my niggas said, Kobe mimicked Jordan. I remember real quick, let me land. I remember rest in peace, Bernie Mac. When they interviewed Bernie Mac about Jordan and Kobe, and Bernie Mac said some serious shit. He said, you just close your eyes and listen to Kobe talk. He sound like Jordan. He walk like Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Why not mimic the best? That's why Kobe was right after Jordan. He right after Jordan to me. That's the closest to Jordan that I ever seen. You know what I'm saying? Was Kobe, because Jordan is the best. I mean, if you look stats, if you look winning, like you said, he would have won 8 championships if they wouldn't have did that. You know? So you got to give it to Jordan. I mean, you know, and it's crazy, but you got to have tough skin because when I played and stuff, we going to argue, man. You fuck up, we going to argue, man. Hey, I fucked up. But I'm like Boss said, if a nigga get to really woofing too tough, you know,
hey, man. Yeah.
It's like, damn. I heard Jordan slap the shit out of Steve Kerr one time.
Yeah.
Hey,
nobody was complaining when they went in the rings, though. Nobody complaining, though. You see what I'm saying? But see, when they losing, everybody thought it was good in the hood, and Pippen was, oh, okay, yeah, we're nice. And without Georgia, they still got to the playoffs, but you couldn't get over that hump. Yeah, we kind of need him. We kind of need him in practice, get on our ass. Then, when he's there, then you win the ring. So yeah, we here talking about him being mean. We got the rings on our fingers, though. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why. You could have been a Barkley. You could have been like Malone, Stockton, which they were still great, but they couldn't get them rings. So did you want to be one of those that go deep in the playoffs every year with no rings? Or I had Jordan on my team. Yeah, it was some lows, but I mean, I'm not gonna say I was their player, but I don't like to lose, man. I don't like to lose. So if you got to get on somebody, I mean, it is what it is. It's not necessarily being mean. It's just, hey, if somebody got to pick it up. Sometimes the players got to be kind of a coach out there, man. Everybody got to get together. We got to, you know what I'm saying? I think George said the same thing. We got to get together, man. We got to round the troops, man. Let's get this dub. I can't do it by myself, so we're gonna need some help out here. I can feel him on that.
Yeah, I commend them on that overall, but we got some youngsters out here, man, and you know them youngsters, you know, they're not playing all that. You're not about to do all that, and that you know they look down on you.
I heard they feelings. That's what that shit is.
One of the biggest things that the youngsters have to say about Jordan is that they say, well, Jordan, you know, at the end of the day, he played with so many Hall of Famers. You know, he played with nothing but the best. You know, especially in the
bullshit.
Jordan Kobe. And that's what I'm saying. You watch the thing.
That's some bullshit.
He made Wellington.
Court right. That nigga had bums. He had bums. For real.
Hey,
he had bums.
Let's see if Boo got an answer for this one.
Yeah.
No, he had bums for real. But the reason why Jordan made them dudes better because if you got 5 motherfuckers on you, somebody's open.
Exactly.
But Jordan's had 5 motherfuckers. He just throw it to horseman. All you gotta do is lay it up. He had to punch Scotty to get Scotty tough to go against Detroit and New York. Remember, Scotty used to always get a migraine headache when they played New York and was losing. Remember? Scotty wasn't mad. He was getting a migraine headache. He was always fucked up. Jordan said, nigga, let's go in here and hit these motherfucking weights, nigga. You ain't going nowhere. Come on, Scotty. And Scotty became like the man.
No, the most.
Hey, Ski got a question. No, wait, hold on. Ski got a question for you, Boo.
Question, bro.
Yeah, but like, all right. So as far as Jordan and Kobe, I would say Kobe faced a lot better or more skilled defenders than Jordan. Jordan wasn't really facing
That's a damn lie. That's a damn lie. Let me
back then. You couldn't even
They wasn't taking away MVPs from Jordan like they did.
Let me land.
They didn't take away MVPs from Jordan, though. They took away. We got Nash out here taking MVPs from Kobe. They didn't do that shit to Jordan. He going through way more.
Yeah, but now you're saying, hold on, let me let you saying that Kobe went against better defenders?
Yeah, because it's like it wasn't really
no
athletes.
Have you ever went there? Have you ever played against the motherfucking bad boys in Detroit?
No, for real.
Them niggas knocking the shit out of Jordan. They was knocking the shit out of Jordan. You had Nick, come on.
So that's one team.
It was tougher.
That's one team.
No. Oh, wait a minute.
It was different back then. It was different back then. They didn't call the fouls like that.
And don't get Boston fucked up. McHale, them motherfucking ass. Don't get them. They'll fuck you up. Them motherfuckers burning them was no joke. They'll fuck you up.
Hey,
Come on.
I'll tell you this though: the bad boy Pistons. I say Sean Marion is a better defender than everybody on their team. He's a better defender than everybody on his team. So you would just say one player in Kobe's era is better than one whole team defense. Then you got to add Kawhi. Then you got to add all these other great defenders that he played against. So that's why I would kind of agree with Ski, just because they were.
No, but you got to understand something.
But I say this though.
What you say, boss? I missed it. What you say?
Oh, he just froze.
Go
ahead.
But I was about to say, you know, with these players back in the day, they like the bad boys. Of course, their skill level wasn't always the highest skill level. It's the fact that Bill Lane Beer would fucking knock your teeth out,
just
get a foul and don't even care. You know what I'm saying?
And they just
he didn't
Dennis
jump
Rodman
the highest.
kick in the chest.
He didn't run the fastest. You know what I'm saying?
Just regular foul, no flagrant.
They had superpowers.
Fundamentals.
Fundamentals. Game, just a regular. It's just a regular foul. They don't do nothing but break it up and then go shoot the free throws. It ain't no flagrant. They didn't do that to Kobe. Now I mean, you touch at that part of the game. You touch them, you breathe on them, and it's a foul. That's why they're going out there for 81. It's like that's why you're going to shoot 30 free throws in the game. I mean, it's not many.
They had to whip Jordan.
It's a different era. It's tough to compare them. It's tough to compare.
Man, hold on. You had motherfucking
exactly.
You had Oakley. You had Oakley, nigga. That if you come through Oakley, gonna knock you. It's way different. These niggas nowadays is pussy, man. Jordan averaged 90.
I heard a story that Oakley used to sharpen his. I heard a story that Oakley used to sharpen his fingernail tips to stab people in the back.
Yeah,
stab people in the back and stuff when he posted those.
I believe it too. I believe it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we me and Wham, we had talked about it on a few shows back that, you know, I don't think you can compare the two eras. They even mentioned it in the series early on that they're like, that'll be a foul, that'll be a foul, that'll be a foul. You know,
you'd have had 100. You would have broke Will.
The way they call the game now and the way they call the game then, I don't think you can compare the two.
Yeah,
but at the same time, I also agree with Ski and them that the athletes and the skill set that the kids have nowadays is way higher than Oakley, higher than Bill Lake Beer.
I gotta disagree with you on that one though, boss, because I agree halfway. The skill, I mean, the athleticism of the new kids, they're more athletic, but skills wise, their fundamentals. Them old school niggas have fundamentals, bro.
Okay, so that's exactly where I agree, and that's why it's easier for Jordan because he didn't go up against no athletes.
No, hold on. You had niggas.
He went up against the dudes
athletes
that would take your teeth out. They like
it was whoever was
there
though. At the time, Ski. At the time, those were the NBA players. I mean, what else can you ask of them? They went to the Olympics. He did it. Whoever was right there in front of him. So I understand what you're saying, but it's just a different argument.
They play zone now.
What you're saying.
They play zone in the NBA. When did they ever play zone?
Ski knows. Look, Ski knows Kobe put most of his energy into the offensive end. Let's just put it that way, man. So Jordan maybe put a little bit more on the defense. Like we stopped. Like Kobe put a whole lot more of his offense into the point. So obviously he gonna score 80. You know he gonna score 81. Yeah. You know that, Ski, because he gonna. He had 1 assist that game.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me ask you something. Wait a minute, Ski. Let me lay Ski. So what you said, Ski? So what you said to me? I'm hearing it, but you're not saying it. So you saying Kobe's better than Jordan?
No. I'm not
Stand on it, nigga. Stand on it, nigga.
I will tell you this.
Me and my son argue all day.
I'll tell you this though, boo. I think Ski and I would agree that Kobe would be considered our GOAT because. Like Teddy said, we didn't really see all the early stages of Jordan dropping on the Celtics like y'all did. We didn't see all the.
Go back and watch.
What I mean? We didn't go all the way back, all that other stuff. So
you better go back and watch, Wham. You hear me? You better go back and watch.
I feel you on that, Wham. Hold on, I feel you on that. A lot of people.
I agree he's a GOAT, but I'm just saying he's my GOAT as far as what I've seen with my eyes. That's what I'm saying.
Now, Kobe did some tremendous hell of a shit. The thing about if you're gonna talk about stats, Jordan stats, I mean Kobe outscored and whatever, but wins wise, Jordan got more wins. Okay, right. Championship wise, championship. Now Kobe could do things better than Jordan, but he wasn't better than Jordan. But he could shoot further, long range better than Jordan. You feel me? But you got to understand when Kobe, out of his first couple years with that bullshit, not passing, and rest in peace to the dead. I love Kobe, but he was fucking up. He had Shaq. Shaq was carrying them first couple years.
Kobe had more help.
It's not about who better.
Had way more help.
He had more help.
Jordan.
Tell me this though.
Every year they had a super team, the Lakers, and they've been doing it ever since Magic Johnson days. Everybody knows.
Come on.
And they had to have Kobe stoppers. Kobe stoppers. They had to have Kobe. There wasn't no Jordan stopper. There wasn't nobody.
It was Jordan stopper.
Yeah, they talked about that in the last one. They
was killing Jordan.
Yeah.
You talking about that one that was guarding him?
What you got?
The whole team would guard Jordan.
What you think, Teddy B? What you think?
What's the kid that they just highlighted on the last week that he said that nice game, Mike, and then Mike came out and made the story up. Like, what about that type of shit? Like,
come on, man. Yeah, that was but that was yeah.
That's the type of stuff that he was going to. People were scared of Jordan back then. They said it. Like, people was calling
never
off.
Lost in the championship.
Never
lost in the championship.
He's right. I think the most impressive thing about Jordan, he went 6-0 in the finals. I mean, Kobe lost in the finals. LeBron's lost in the finals. Shaq, Tim Duncan. I mean, that stat alone to me is what, like, it's just crazy to go
MVP every time,
right? And to win 6 championships, I think that's what separates him from the best. I mean, I think that's why he is the greatest, in my opinion, and for the simple fact that he could will his teams to win. But let me say a couple of things here. Jordan did defeat a couple Hall of Famous, Karl Malone. That Utah Jazz team, that team was stacked.
That team was stacked.
Yeah, they had
Blazers. The Blazers
was stacked. What? That team was stacked.
The Sonics with
Driscoll
retired. The boys won 60 games that year, bro. I said, man, how they get sold?
Like Teddy B said, he was a Hall of Fame stopper.
My last point, though, Kobe, people forget, Kobe played the Rockets where they had Ron Artest, Shane Battier in his prime. He went up against those defensive teams. He went up against the Pistons when they did lose in the finals. They had Tayshaun Prince, all world defenders at that time. And then people forget the 09 Celtics. They had Tony Allen and James Posey to throw at Kobe in that final series, not to mention Paul Pierce. I mean, that was
one of them years they should have lost, bro. I don't care.
That series, he
ain't hating. I like the Lakers, but one of them years they should have lost, bro. I was watching it. And I think it was 09, if I ain't mistaken, bro. One of them years, them boys, it might have been 2010. One of them years, they
2010, 2010,
when they had Paul Gasol, I said it's not fair. When they got Paul Gasol in his prime to go with Kobe and then all the other pieces they had, it was not fair. I knew it was just gonna be nobody else stop them, man. But
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth.
My first time, people start talking about super teams though, but then nobody say nothing about the Lakers having super. But then LeBron wouldn't do it, then it's a big three or it's a super team. But the Lakers been set. Low key, they been.
Lakers won with bums.
I'm a Lakers fan, but Lakers been stacked. Once you got Shaq and you got all these guys, man. Come on, man. They had 5 All-Stars at one time. Remember that? Was it 4 or 5?
Thank you, Orlando.
Boo got a purple and gold belly button. That's all he all like till he die.
Hell yeah.
You gotta come out when we
that
win
nigga Boss look like Kevin Duckworth. Get your Kevin Duckworth look at him. That nigga Boss. Nigga, get your Moses Malone built ass out here.
Hey, but moving on. Go for it.
No, I was gonna just say the thing about it is Kobe is the next thing to Jordan to me. You know, I argue with my son. He said Kobe's the best. Is like my boy said, Teddy B said, y'all was younger. Okay, y'all was younger. So just like Dr. J, a lot of people say Dr. J, but Dr. J passed the torch to Magic and Jordan. You know, Magic had it because I remember when Magic was the shit. Everybody wanted to pass. When you go to the playground, nigga have a layup, he throw it back for a pass. Nigga be passing. That's all niggas want. But when Jordan came in the game, niggas want to dunk. Everybody was trying to dunk.
Hey, when Kobe came in the game, everybody wanted to shoot the last second shot.
Everybody wanted to shoot.
Everybody wanted to take the last shot. Hey, but I wanted to move over to the sportsman situation. We talked about this early on the show that I was on about horse racing. We talked about it for a minute. The sportsmanship with Scotty, when it came down to coup coach in the series, Phil wanted to throw the play to coup coach. Scotty felt, he'd been holding the team down for so long that he should have been able to take the shot right there. Now, everybody, after watching the series, Everybody want to be on their teamsmanship, sportsmanship, play hard, hang in there. But the fact of the matter is, nowadays the world we live into, it is about politics at some point. Just like Scottie Pippen still said, if I had to do it, I'd do it again. You know what I'm saying? Because even though if you want to be on your sportsmanship side, on the other side, he earned taking that last shot. You know what I'm saying? He been playing hard to take that last shot. He should have got a shot.
I'm kind of blind in this one. I don't remember. Did he make the shot?
Kukos made the shot.
And the shot before.
Phil
so there you go. That's it.
Phil called the play. Kukos made the shot. All Kukos had to say was, I've been making last-second shots all year.
Exactly.
Hey, listen, did they win?
They won.
Yeah.
That's it. It should be no more discussion. That's a great play. Now, if he'd have missed the shot, then Scotty
got a better shot than Pippen.
But
he made it.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Best shot.
Right.
And
what
the
if it was Jordan?
And Phil Jackson know what he's doing. So you got to Phil know what he's doing.
What if it was Jordan? What if it was Jordan mad about not taking the last shot?
Jordan would have got the ball.
Did he make the shot? Did he make the shot?
He could have missed it.
I think Jordan would have been more impressive. If he would have missed it, to win more.
If he would have missed it, Houston, we got a problem. I think if he would have made it, Jordan would have been cool with that. He won. It's just like a situation when my nigga, Keyshawn. I love Keyshawn to death. But when they won that championship, remember, the Super Bowl with Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
They won. This nigga was mad and shit.
Talking about Keyshawn
He
Johnson.
was mad. Remember with the Tampa Bay? They won.
Right.
He wanted to do more, but damn, I'm about winning. I don't give a fuck. If we win, if we lost, then I'll be pissed.
Right.
If he'd have missed the shot, then I'll be pissed. He won. We won. That's just, to me, that's bitch shit. That's bitch shit.
That's selfish.
That's selfish shit.
So if you feel like that about it, then the team shouldn't have been tripping on him either. The team looked at him sideways, Cartwright cried. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't have been looking at him like that.
He's saying they should. He's saying they should be there looking at him like that. Like he shouldn't have went out like that. I mean, even if he say, so look, I can see what Penn was saying. He should have been. He was the next best player on, but other than Jordan, next best player on the team. But I mean, you got to look at. Like he said, like Bruce said. Kukoc was at the time he was balling right there. And then Phil Jackson know what he's doing. So it's not like he a rookie at this. Like I'm just doing this. Like I don't know. Like it was, you know what I'm saying? The rookie coach out there or something. He know exactly what he's doing, man. He made the shot. Pippen just wanted to be in his feelings. But the thing that make it bad about me for Pippen, boss, is this wasn't the first time that he did some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the first. This is like the third occasion. So far, just on the what's called, we just through the 8th episode, and this is the third time already Pippen did some questionable stuff. So that's why, to me, I'm like, bro, what you got going? You know what I'm saying? But I'm like trying to make a case
in the era that we live in now, there's players that do it all the time. There's fantasy players. There's players that play nothing for their own stats. They don't care about all that. As soon as you put the money in front of their face, they jump to the next team. There's players nowadays. That's the trend. The trend nowadays is I was supposed to shoot that shot. You pay me.
They probably was looking at Pippen's head. They probably looking at his head. They probably watching his head.
Boss, did they win? Yeah, did they win the game? That's all I'm saying.
They won the game. They won the game.
That's it. That period.
They won the game.
If the last motherfucker on the bench hit the shot and we win, I'm good with that. We won.
See, I would say that's what they teaching them kids in AAU, and that's how they being brought up. They brought up like if you win the game, if you're gonna make the shot, you could be the ball hog, you could do all these things, you could be like
exactly.
Jordan. And that's probably why that's why it's a situation right now. It's not a comparison. That's why we can't really compare the two because it's a different situation. Like even Scottie Pippen, was he like a janitor and shit, and then just make the team like type shit? So yeah, come on, bro. Like that's
Jordan made him better.
Don't happen right now.
My thing, if I was
Pippen was a baller though. Pippen was a baller.
Pippen was the baller. I'd say
Pippen. He was real underpaid, but because even they said in the documentary when Jordan went out, Pippen was pretty much like the best, if not the best player in the league, but one of the top 3 in the league. He was ball. He still got the team to the league. I have to give him some credit for that. They got to give Pippen some credit. Got to the thing. So even without Jordan won the MVP, and you kind of showed like, oh damn, maybe they still can go without him, but. Obviously, couldn't get over to him, but he was out. He wasn't no scrub. Pippen, but he didn't have no just jumper like that. Kukoc was high. The coach made the right decision. He won. That's why they got the rings. I mean, shit, Phil Jackson got like 10 rings, so you know what he's doing.
Because
man.
the thing about that is, let me land. The thing about that is, if I'm a Phil Jackson, I know my opponents is gonna think Pippen's gonna shoot it. Wouldn't you think that? So the smart thing would do is let coach somebody else shoot that motherfucker, because everybody thinking Pippen gonna shoot the last shot. Right. So you fucking with the wizard. He said let coach go. And my thing is, if we won the game, I don't got nothing to be mad about. Yeah. And I go back to my point with Keyshawn. They won, and he was mad. Remember when the coach was hugging him, he wouldn't even want to, he pushed the coach. No, that's some bullshit.
The Super Bowl.
Right? I don't know. I'm just from that cloth. Shit, but if you win, I don't give a fuck how we win. L's is L's, W's is W. If Gary Coleman made your last shot, I'll go ahead, little motherfucker.
Right.
So what's the problem? What's the problem though?
Now a question for all my I don't get to play NBA. I don't play close attention like I should. And I know you guys are NBA fanatics, fans, as well as some of the best sports bettors that I know in NBA. But in NBA right now, do we still have those same dynamics that go on, like what happened between BJ Armstrong and Jordan? What was the other guy they say he picked on? Bradford, and the different personal beefs that he had with players and all that. And I thought about that about you a lot, J Money, because we call you nickname. We call him Revenge Game Jay. And Jordan definitely played revenge games. And I was just a little kid back then. But if I would have been like I am now, able to bet on that kind of stuff, we would have been cashing. We would have been cashing on revenge games for sure.
I said, "Oh boy, this was been a smash spot, man." But I'm saying, even win, what you tripping, man? But anyway, but just real quick, I want to touch. I ain't gonna say too much, but yeah, boss, it's the same, but it's not the same. Because like I'll have like a revenge game. That's the angle, but it's still not the same. They don't, in my opinion, I don't even think they take the game as serious as they did before. They didn't even get they didn't get paid as much as they did like they do now. And so now it's just really all about the money. They trying to go, they worried about stuff they finna go do after the game and stuff. They not practicing as hard and not working out as hard. So I think the game was a whole lot more pure. I actually say when I'm watching these NBA hardwood classic games, I'm like, man, I wish I was up. I wish I was this age then, man, when everything was pure. It looked like they playing real ball, man. Like he said, man, there was fundamental basketball. It wasn't all this BS it is now. They out there hooping, bro. I say, man, school out there hooping. They was my age then now, but obviously they schooled me, man. Schooled them out there. They wasn't out there hooping, man. I wish I was around that time. Things ain't the same. Nothing ain't the same no more. Like I said, I'm only 26.
Hey, Bob, can I make a point on that? All you got to do is watch the All-Star games. Watch the All-Star games. You'll see. These kids nowadays, they don't play no D. Man, back in the day, that All-Star game was hell of it. They was out there clowning, playing hard. Now they ship 200 to 201. They just letting motherfuckers shoot. They don't even take that All-Star shit to the heart like they used to do back in the day. That's
they did this year though. I give them this year though. They did a little bit better than this year. They did a little bit
for you Laker fans, for you Laker fans, and y'all that pay close attention to Kobe. Did Kobe have some guys that he went out there and attacked and humiliated like that?
Oh, come on, Nick Young, Jeremy Lin situation. Yeah, we are. It's video footage on that one. Yeah, it's most definitely.
Kobe went at Shaq. Kobe went at Shaq.
I want to hear from Ski.
Oh, they didn't already name it. You know, I'll go off on a tangent shit. Just hella examples.
Now, so honestly, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I didn't follow Kobe that super tough. I can't say I feel like the Lakers was cheating through that time, so I wasn't really a fan of them or Kobe. I knew he was good. Buddy. Don't get it twisted. I knew he was great. I knew he was a great player, and I see him torching teams. You know, I'm going against him. He torching the teams I'm going against. But I always recognize real. You got to give credit where credit is due. But I just feel like the Lakers were playing. I feel like they had a super team, and I mean, I just really wasn't that interested because I knew they was going. They was expected to win the finals, and I wasn't betting at the time. I was just a young kid. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have money to bet. I might have been 5 or 10, so I wasn't betting in. It was just watching, being a pure fan, and I couldn't even be a fan because of these guys were whooping up on everybody, man. But I want to know what was up with Kobe. What was, you know what I'm saying? What happened in the Woolworths, and why did he change his number? I want to know. That's another thing. Why he changed his number?
Because he changed his game.
What you think about that? What you think about that, Teddy?
No, I agree. People forget. Like, see, I'm a diehard Lakers fan first, and then Kobe, obviously, my favorite player. But people forget Raja Bell, Kobe, man. People forget those days when the Lakers weren't as good, and Phoenix had Steve Nash. Those battles where him and Raja Bell would go. I mean, go to YouTube. Go where Raja Bell clothesline Kobe Bryant.
That was a close line.
Y'all remember that? And he comes back and he said, and he dropped like I think another like 20 points after that or something like that. But
Steve Nash that game too.
Yeah, he had his battles. I mean, not to the point where Jordan. Obviously, you can point at players he went at like Gary Payton, like other players like that. But yeah, Kobe had his players that he went up against. And another thing I wanted to touch on earlier, Kobe is so similar to Jordan. If you go and actually, they did a documentary in 2009, 2010 where the Lakers were gonna go back-to-back champions. They showed a practice where he elbowed Sasha Vujacic, and he said, calling him out, man. He literally was our Jordan. So, I mean, it's just crazy when we see these videos of Jordan in his days practicing. Kobe was the same guy, man.
Yes.
I think
he was right there, bro.
Me and Wham talked about it on the last show too. That Kobe, even in this series, coming out saying what he said, kind of squashed the whole Kobe Jordan beef.
Oh yeah.
And at the end, it's it's two different jurisdiction, man. It's two different sets of laws and all kinds of stuff going on at two different times, and it's not comparable. But y'all did say something about Kobe trying to beat up on Shaq. Now, did y'all see in the last series, Jordan smacked the shit out of Shaq's shot? And that was the old Orlando young strong Shaq.
Strong Shaq.
The shit out of his shit. Get it out of here, Shaq. I don't think Kobe ever even did that in practice.
Nah.
Yo, shit. Kobe and Shaq got to a fight. Let me tell you something.
No,
for real. This is real spit. Kobe and Shaq got to throwing blows. Kobe didn't back down. Kobe, see, the thing about Shaq was, Shaq, like I tell my son, I said, you got talent, Brad, you can be talented. But to distinguish you from being great and just talented is your work ethic. Jordan was talented. Kobe, they work ethic. Shaq was talented, but he was lazy. And they used to get into it with that because Kobe like, you big lazy motherfucker. Come on, homie. You know what I'm saying? You got to. I remember that was an interview, if y'all caught it, where Shaq came in a training camp overweight.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
And
remember
Kobe
that.
checked him.
So, yeah.
You got to have some nuts to check that big motherfucker. Kobe's like, nigga, chewed him out. Like, come on, bro. So that's the mentality I'm saying. Kobe had a Jordan mentality. And if you look at his moves, it was like Jordan. He studied. And ain't nothing wrong with that. If you want to be the best, you got to study the best.
He said he would never been himself.
Best.
Yeah, he said he would have never did what he did if it wasn't for Jordan. He admitted, you know what I'm saying? He said that obviously he wish he could have got that 6 ring so he could say, oh, we neck and neck. But he definitely say he modeled this game after him, and he even admits that I would never be even, nowhere near this if it wasn't for Jordan. So I know I watched plenty of them tapes, man. Plenty of them Jordan tapes tried to go do the same thing.
I tell y'all one player that played with Kobe and played with Jordan, that neither Kobe nor Jordan nor Shaq could punk this guy in the locker room. That's Dennis Rodman, homie. Dennis Rodman wasn't playing none of that.
Yeah. Well, they stayed away from Dennis Rodman because Dennis Rodman will hug you and grab your ass at the same time. You gotta be careful. He was a freak.
Yeah, no. I'd be scared of him. He stay over there. He can go stay over on the other side of the locker room. Don't play. Dennis from Oak Cliff. Dennis from Dallas. Yep, you're right. From the Cliff. Right over there in South Dallas.
His grandmama stayed right next door to my grandmama in DeSoto. I used to see him when I go visit. Yeah, you pull up in a big ass purple ass truck with kick ass on the back. Nigga have some skinny jeans with the Dunkaduns hanging out of them.
Yeah, the out there by Duncanville. It's by
right there by Duncanville. Yeah, my little nephew played for Duncanville. If you ever heard of Nick Russell.
I went to Duncanville.
Yeah, he played for Nick Russell. He ended up going to he's playing overseas now, but he ended up going to Kansas State with that bitch ass coach. And
they got a bunch of players coming out. Hey, them boys had a bunch of. I remember I went to high school there, the varsity. When I was on the 9th grade team, on the freshman team, the varsity was #1 in the nation. They went undefeated. Them boys won the state championship and everything.
Balling. Yeah. And my other nephew just won a state championship with Deion Sanders. Trinity Christian. But let me ask y'all, as bettors, man, I always want to ask people that really gamble, when you pick a team, to put your money on, what makes you do that? What's your forecast of saying I'm gonna pick this person?
Great question.
Let's have a round table. Let's have a round table starting
That's
with
a great
Wham on this
question.
one.
Okay, I'll start it off like this. Now I've been Counter Strike, esports. Perfect example. I could plug in here. So right now it's a tournament. It's a road to Rio. You look at some teams running hot. Some teams running hot. Some teams know what maps they like to play at, and it's a video game. So I'm picking the exact team that likes to pick the right video game. So it's kind of like a coin toss at the beginning of the stage. But if you know what teams are hot, you look into that. So I know it's not in every sports. You go into NBA, it doesn't bother about that. Sometimes it's about matchups. Sometimes it's about like who's off a back to back. What type of who cares about this game? Where the motivation lies. A lot of that is in NBA. A lot of that is in NFL. What's riding off in the next thing? Look aheads, which is look ahead into the next schedule. You can look in all that stuff. So you look into all that. But in the CS sport, in the CS:GO shit, lately I just been hitting off of these hot teams. So right now I've been looking at hot teams. So sometimes it just depends on the weather, though. That's what I would say. It depends on the weather and where the forecasts lie. That's what I would say.
Now I'll tell you right here, especially because I do mostly college football. Mine is you have to develop an edge somehow. The edge is going to be somewhere where you find value in that team over the other team. So you can sometimes it's as simple as you can single out one single stat, like with horses. You can look and say, well, these are the three fastest horses in the race. The ground is dry. And they should run fast today. I'm gonna take the three fastest horses in the race, and you're comfortable right there. Wherever you can find a small edge in college football, I have a whole breakdown. I have a sheet where I'd be like, okay, well, who quarterback is better, and I kind of weigh over things. It's kind of like it's not like choosing a baby mama, because choosing a baby mama, you just kind of do the whole thing.
It better be like that. It's even complicated. It's even more complicated.
It's kind of like choosing a wife. It's kind of like choosing a wife. You got to go a couple steps further. Like, not only does she like me and she give me what I want, but you know what I'm saying? She ain't going to let me die. You know what I'm saying?
Long term, and I can live with this shit. And I can live with this shit.
That's kind of funny, boss, because I thought you choose your college football teams by the fancy helmets. Like, he got a fancy helmet. They got a fancy. Remember what people doing?
We'll all be taking one team then with the fancy helmet. Nowadays, they got 6 uniforms.
Okay, that's right.
How about you, Ski? How do you find your edge?
Kind of what y'all saying. Mostly, I want to look at how teams is doing recent performance. Then you're going to look at the situation as a whole. Like Jay Money said, he want to see if it's a revenge spot or just whatever the situation is. And then, like you said, boss, you want to find your edge. So maybe you want to see how a team performs when this player is not in the lineup, or you want to see how they play when they're coming from home or when they're coming from the road. So finding that edge, recent performance, and situation.
What you got for him, Teddy B?
No, I agree. Every sport's different. The main sports that I bet is basically I bet 3 sports, but 2 of them like NBA. I focus on football. Football's so much different because like these advanced stats in football matter so much more than in any other sport, in my opinion. When it comes to the NBA, it's all about spots, man. Like Jay said and Ski said, it's all about spots. That's why I'm so mad this pandemic hit. Right as the Lakers started doing work, man, they go from the Clippers to the Bucks to they had just been Boston, man. I was starting to bet on them because they were starting to, finish out the season. LeBron was shooting for MVP. Man, NBA is all about spots. That's how I basically can describe it. I'm sure Jay would agree.
Oh, yeah, he nailed it right on the head. What the first thing, as simple as I can say it, bro, is that you only put your money down when you really think you're going to win. It's really that simple. That's what gambling. Like, we ain't out here just playing with our money. I know I don't. I'm real serious about it. So if I'm putting my money down, I didn't put the work in. It's all about having an educated guess. We don't know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's just all about having an educated guess, trying to be on the right side of the win. You only put your money up when you really think you're going to win. It's going to take all type of research. It's going to take some time, but you're just trying to be on the right side, trying to do as much as you can. But NBA is definitely all about spots. Ski hit it all about recent performance. Obviously, got to look at some stats, look at the matchup, but it's all about just got to look deeper in the game. Everything that looked good might not be gold. You know what I'm saying? So
that's real spit. Hey, and let me say this because that's as gamblers, man, and bettors, man, it's crazy because like when I have a hunch, you know what I'm saying? I always go off of my first thought. And I'll give you a situation where, remember back when the Saints was playing for the NFL for the Super Bowl? Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
After Katrina. See, I was kind of broke at that time, but I was trying to gather up some money before the season started because I'm kind of like a conspiracy theory guy. I studied Kim and I studied, knowledge shit. So I knew they was going to win because of Katrina. I said, they got to put money back in this fucking city. They got to put money back in New Orleans. They got to. And that was just my thing. It was on the road, but since that Katrina shit hit, I was on it. If I'd have had enough money, I would have went to Vegas. And this was before they even started playing. And they ended up winning. It's like my first thought. Nice odds, man.
Hey, that's always a good angle, man. And if I would have been thinking the same way, and I'm a Niner fan, diehard, but when the Niners played the Chiefs, no way in a political year that we having right now, as a conspiracy theory, would they let a Democratic state like California win the Super Bowl? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, but see, the thing is, it's like you said, boss. You said, is it political? It's a lot of stuff political. Y'all see me?
It's definitely political these days.
Yeah,
you hear me?
You could, that's
why we dealing with this shit right now. Going in the house, staying in the house and shit.
Yeah,
all this
it's
shit
political stuff too. But let me. I don't want to hold y'all talk to me, but I want to ask y'all because y'all are professional gamblers, and that's something that's mind-boggling to me. That's dope to me. Did you ever see the movie? I might be saying it wrong. It's called Two for the Money with Al Pacino and the other little blonde hair dude. It's called Two for the Money.
I need to watch that.
Brad Pitt.
Not Brad Pitt. Not Brad Pitt, but the hell of an actor. He was on How to Lose a Girlfriend in 10 Days. I forgot his name. He was in to How to with Samuel Jackson. But when Samuel Jackson killed them racist motherfuckers.
Let me see. I gotta look this.
He played the lawyer.
What you say it's called?
It's called Two for the Money.
Oh, okay.
It's a hell of a gambler, hell of a movie. Y'all got to watch this movie tonight. It's a hell of a movie. What y'all do is
I can't remember the name. My mind don't take me there. But I've seen it before with Al Pacino. Basically, he's they have stuff like that. My man Ski Prophet is coming from Vegas right now. Boo.
Right now.
And you come from Vegas?
Yeah, he's
dog
Vegas from Vegas.
Shit, they're trying to open up this now. Yep.
I
was gonna ask you this too, Ski. When is getting back rolling? I heard something about the casino opening back up here pretty soon.
You know it's Memorial Day. They're trying to get that cash. They're gonna be open for that
too. But boy, I know Ski finna go crazy. He said I'm gonna get on the horses. He said I'm gonna get on the horses. Don't give me nothing else. All right,
I hit 2 exactas on the road today. My guy hot.
2 exactas. Hey, how that hit, bro?
Of his.
Ski, how them exactas hit it?
I'm talking about my guy.
What's the odds?
I hit an exacta box today. It paid $120 on $6.
For real? So like I'm saying, what if you put up $100 and you win?
Oh man,
horse racing ain't a sport for
I know.
Nah,
the heavies. It's the way you articulate your bet is where the money lies.
I think I'm gonna hit. That ain't 100 ain't too heavy. I'm trying to hit.
Yeah. That ain't too heavy. Let me tell you, hey, boss. Let me tell you something, man.
Just tell me how much you hit, boss, real quick. How much you hit? I'm serious.
That shit gets you mad though, real quick though, bro. It's gonna get you mad.
Exactly. I hit an exacta today. Ski was with me too. I paid maybe let's say $6 or $12 in on the bet. I won and only won $6. So it's about the spots, like Teddy. It's about the spots, and you got to put the money. Like if you start looking at it as far as like the knowledge that you know about how the line works and where the money's coming in, if you start looking at it like that, you'll see it different. Yeah, and you'll understand it a little more. So it's not. You don't really have to hit $100 winner on the head for $100 to make 1,000. You can make 1,000 with $6.
Hey, boss.
It was $113 for $1.
Yeah. Hey, look. Real story. Funny little story, real quick. My grandfather, he used to have horses. Okay, he started out working in the tack room at Hollywood racetrack, and then he started buying these horses with the dip in their back and shit. These horses that he was buying, he was doing the buggy racing, right? But he came up and he had some horses, but they would lose all the time. All his horses would lose. And I remember one day I had to be probably about 9 or no, I had to be about 10 or 11. My brother's like 13. My grandmama gave us $5 to play on draw play. Okay. So we walking to go make the bet. This is years ago. This is in the 80s. We walking, me and my brother. We was like, man, fuck draw play. He gonna lose, man. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? And so he was like, yeah, man, this motherfucking horses never win, man. Fuck that. Let's get some popcorn and a hot dog. Then we spent $5 on a Coca-Cola, popcorn and a hot dog. Next you know, this motherfucker won. Draw play won. My grandma is that motherfucker in first place draw play. My grandma and it was exactly. I don't know how it worked, but we was from that 5, we was gonna make like damn near 19 that probably about 500 off the 5.
Exactly.
Right? And so my grandma said, she said, yeah, we won. Give me your ticket. Me and my brother looked at each other. We said, Mama, we didn't bet. She said, you didn't bet. Hungry. God damn it, bastards. He tore the ass up now. You motherfuckers, God damn it. Yeah, I was like, damn. So, you know, for all the time that we bet and this motherfucker lost, the one time we didn't, he won. So it got to do with some type of karma, right? Got to do with the universe.
Like too.
I mean, it's numbers, man. Horse racing, you know, the church comes out in horse race bets. You know, at some point, it's numbers. At point, it's like gambling, but it's been around for a long time, man. So that's some good stuff right there, man. Hey, Boo, tell them that joke about tell them that joke about the white man, the black man, the Chinese man, and the shit or the pie.
No, it was a white man, black man, Chinese man. What happened was a black man, Chinese man, white man. They was stranded on this island, right? And they had this pie, and so they vowed that nobody gonna eat this pie until the morning. They're gonna get a good rest, and they're gonna eat the pie in the morning. So they went to sleep. While they was sleeping, the Chinese man, he ate the black nigga. He ate the pie and he shit it back in the pot. Chinese man got up, he ate the shit and he shit it back in the pot. The white man ate the shit, he shit it back in the pot. So when they woke up, it was like, hey, I ate the pie. White man said, I ate the pie. The Chinese man said, I ate the pie. The nigga said, I ate the pie. Y'all full of shit.
Hey man, all y'all watching, y'all make sure y'all go give Boo Capone a follow. That's Boo Capone 1999 on Instagram, man. He's always on
Check
Instagram.
Me out, man.
With his Let Me Land, he's on there live. You know what I'm saying? and my guys right here, Boo. When you on live, man, just tell them come on with us, man. There's some cats I met. That's
y'all gotta come on with it, man.
Yeah, we come on there.
We come from that gangbang too. I used to, hey fellas, I changed my life. I was gangbang when I was younger, man. I was a blood man. I remember I was on Crenshaw, flamed up, all red, banging. What's happening, blood? So woo. About 25 Crips ran up on me. He said, what's up, cuz? Where you from? I said, Target. I ran to that motherfucker. Start filling out applications.
Yeah.
My first drive-by, I was 15, nigga, we busting. Drive-by, we busting. The big homie said, bus back, boo, bus back. I dropped the gun and took the bus back home.
Straight up.
Stupid, man.
He said, what's that? I said, bus back.
You did. Stupid, man. You still making a living selling refurbished condoms?
Yeah, man. They said, boss got naked pictures of John Madden.
Oh, damn.
Hello.
He got naked pictures of John Madden.
Y'all. It ain't only milks.
You're a fool, man. Hey, man, it's past our time, man, but we had a good time, man. I appreciate all y'all showing up, man. We had a good show. Hey, man, right here, we do this every Friday, Boo. Our home is your home.
I'm loving it, man.
If you want to come over here and hang out with us, man, you
all the time, man. Thank y'all, brothers, man. And let me just say this, all y'all intelligent brothers, man, and keep doing what you're doing. All y'all, man, it's all fam bam. We're gonna get through this pandemic, and we all got to come together. I don't care if you're black, white, Chinese, Mexican. We all got to come together because guess what? We all in the same boat now. You feel me? But I love y'all channel. I love this channel, boss. Y'all support this channel. And I'm gonna do me. I need to talk to y'all because y'all gotta give me some tips. I need to gamble. I need to do some gambling.
Hey man,
we
on Twitter, bro.
we can have you come on every week, man, and you find your spots with us, and you come back and tell us if we did bad. You can curse us out, all kinds of shit. Come back.
But what y'all betting on now? Ain't no sports. What we betting on?
I'm betting on horse racing. I'm actually betting on esports as well, which is motherfuckers that's playing the video game and all that kind of shit. And it's some wild stuff going on. But
and that Korean baseball, we got a homie right now. He for sure with it. Shout out to the homie. I'm gonna shout him out again. Joey Reyes, bro, out there killing in the Korean baseball. Got to play out there right now.
And guess what? We winning, so it don't matter. We winning.
Remember, Boss won a lot of money on the beat bet to do the Whopper beat the Big Mac. That's what it. Boss tell us that. Who was? Did the Whopper beat the Big Mac?
Bukapo was Pepsi Taste Test finest. You know what I'm saying?
Boss looked like the nigga got his foot cut off in Roots. Don't he look like Big Baby? Big Baby will fight. Big Baby want to shoot.
Hey, Boss Bukapo looked like the lady on the Kahlua. He looked like the Kahlua lady and shit. Look at him standing like this.
Hey, that nigga Boss ain't got to go fund me. He got to go feed me. Y'all got to go to GoFeedMe. GoFeedMe.com.
Oh man, I tap out, man. You got me.
It's all love, fellas. It's all love,
man.
man.
Shout out to the chat too, man. Boston Nick, Bird Girl been here with us the whole time hanging out. Girl Murdo is here. Prince of the City showed up. Guillermo. That's the liquor talking right there. Joey Work came and showed up. Tease came hang out. Dom Ricci. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us, man. It's all one love. Y'all have a great weekend. Stay safe. And come see us next Friday.
Good looking out, fellas. Y'all be safe, man.
100.
Be safe out there, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Dallas, Oak Cliff.
No, for sure. For sure.
The Cliff.